welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Megan, and today I really just need a break from all of the whips I've been doing. If you've caught a couple of my last videos, the wrapping up whip series that I'm doing, I've really mostly been just working on blankets for the last month and a half, and they are starting to wear me down. So I want to change it up a little bit and do something small and cute, and what better way than with a plushie, and one that I haven't made before. So today I want to, well, maybe not fully all the way today, but in this video, I want to do 5 patterns that I haven't made before, that were either sitting in my Etsy cart or that I bought already and just hadn't made yet. And what's good about this is the first 2 that I'm going to be making are actually for an upcoming baby shower for a family member of mine. She has to go to 2 baby showers, and she asked me to make 2 of these. So the first one that I'm going to be making is Paw the Puppy by BK Crochet. And since that's the first one I'm going to be doing, I've already got the colors out. Next, I'll be doing the Biddy Royale horse from Raven Jade Co. That's for the second baby shower, and I think that is super cute. I actually bought it a few months back and just haven't had a chance to make it yet, so this will be perfect. The third pattern is going to be the Lazy Cats by Green Frog Crochet. I mean, the Loaf Cats were an absolute hit. Everybody loves them, so why not some Lazy Cats? And they're so small and chunky and cute too. Very excited. The fourth pattern I'm going to be doing is Della Duck by Mod Threads. I actually bought this pattern. This is probably the oldest pattern that I've had in my little to-do stash, and I just haven't got around to it, so this is the time. We're going to be making little Della. And the last one that I'm going to be doing is a new one by Zero Gravity Crochet. It's this little lion snuggler, and it's actually a hybrid because you can also turn it into a tiger. And as soon as I saw the pattern test pop up for this, I knew I was going to be one of the first in line to just buy the pattern right out as soon as it came out. So I'm very excited to get started on all 5 of these, and like I said, first I'm going to be starting with Paw the Puppy, and I'm going to be giving him embroidered eyes, of course, and also Biddy Royale because they're going to be for little babies. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's get started. Alright, it's the next day. I went ahead and finished the little front paws, the tail, and the 2 back paws off camera, and I've already attached them because I was having a really hard time with these. Number one, for some reason, I could not count. I decided to, instead of embroider the little toe beans on, there's an option in there to crochet puff stitches in there. For some reason, I was getting my counts off every single time. I don't know what it was, but I finally managed to get through all of them and about to start connecting and working up the body. And also, this brown yarn and this beige yarn are from Hobby Lobby, I believe, and for some reason it was so tough to work with. It's not soft. This is actually Bernat Blanket, the baby sand, and it is so much nicer to work with, but this was just tough and it kept getting stuck on the crochet hook, and so actually I'm wearing my glove today because it was hurting my hand. Thankfully that's done, and the only time that I'll need this or this color again is going to be for the ears and the little snoot. So since it won't be too complicated, hopefully it won't be as bad, but yeah, that was rough. So anyway, let's continue on making the body and putting everything together. Little paw is officially done. Look at these toe beans. Look how precious. Very happy with how he came out, and I'm just glad I got the eyes even-ish. I mean, they're good enough. He's for a baby, so I can't imagine it's going to be highly critiqued, but I hope it is highly loved. And I decided not to, in the pattern she mentioned where you could like face shape it a little bit, but I kind of like the little rounder pleasure face. He's too cute. Oh, by the way, these ears, this brown, horrific. It's one of those that squeaked. I almost wanted to just completely start over about 7 times because it was just so bad. But the color's nice, so it's like, okay, get it together, Megan. Just push through it. And I'm glad I did because he is adorable. So pattern number 1 complete. Next, moving on to Biddy Royale. Initially, I was going to do Biddy in the same colors as Paw, but I have since changed my mind. I think I'm going to use the, what is this? This cardamom? Yeah, cardamom in the Big Twist plush. And this is just some other blanket yarn that I've got. I'm not really sure what color this is, but for the mane. So this will be the body, the head, and then the mane. Gonna make it a brown reddish horse. So let's start on little Biddy. So this is how far I've gotten on Biddy tonight. It's 9:40, but my thumb is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna call it a night. But I haven't done his little halter thing just yet. I'm not sure what color I want to do it in, so I'm still thinking of that. But I think I only have a couple more rounds of the body to go, and then I'll be sewing these in and finishing him up. I'm excited to see how the mane turns out. I think I'm gonna do this for the mane color. Yeah, I think that'll turn out pretty cool. All right, it's Friday the 28th. February is already gone. That's absolutely insane. Little Biddy Royale is now done. At one point I stopped recording to take a little break, and then I just didn't record again because I was on a roll. But look, here he is. Him's a chunky little Biddy. It does say you don't need stuffing in there, but I did put a little stuffing in there since it's going to be for a baby. And then I embroidered the eyes again. And then look at this crazy mane and tail. I did initially have a hard time with the hair at first because you're supposed to slip stitch and, like, you know, chain one or whatever, and then start doing the twisting. Well, I didn't do that like chain, that slip stitch chain. And so after I had spun it and then put it back through to do the slip stitch, it just kept like coming undone. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then randomly I did it the correct way, and I'm like, duh, Megan. But anyway, he is done. Little brownish red horse, and actually both little Biddy Royale and Paw are about to go to their forever homes. Unfortunately, they won't be in the end final reveal, but they'll be going to their forever homes to be loved and adored. Say goodbye, guys. I do plan though, since the ears, this yarn that I used for the ears was just so gross, to make another of Paw and of Biddy whenever I get a chance. Definitely in some of the Posh that I got, because will be an absolute joy to work with. So, all right, first two done. Let's move on to Della. And for Della, I'm going to be using Bernat for both. The feet and the beak are going to be the terracotta, and for the main body, it's going to be the Raspberry Kisses. Actually, just got this about a week ago, so I'm very excited to use it. I'm not sure yet what color bow I'm going to do. I think it might be pretty with this darker mauve color, but I guess it'll depend on how much is shown throughout the body and stuff. So let's get on to making Della. So I took a break. We went and had dinner, but Della is coming along. Look at that little tail shake.
Shake a tail feather.
I am thinking the eyes and the head are a little too big, but she's pretty cute. And I'm really liking how this yarn is turning out, the variegation of this. That's cute. But I got her wings done and her little feet done. It's time to sew them on. And for the headband, I'm thinking this. I feel like it'll make a really cute contrast. Let's see. Good morning. It is Sunday. I think the last time I talked to you was Friday evening, and I did end up finishing Della, but I didn't record anything because I kind of cheated. I moved right into making the lazy cats, but before I go over that, let me show you little Della. Here she is. Look how precious. This Raspberry Kisses from Bernat is just one of my new favorite variegated yarns. It's so cute. And I actually ended up getting, I think, 2 or 3 more skeins yesterday, so that'll be in the next vlog that I come out with. Yeah, I went back to Joann's. Imagine that. But look how this came out. She is adorable. I'll definitely be making more in the future. I think I want to do a few more, maybe just a white one, a yellow one without a bow, you know, maybe for a little boy, maybe a blue variegated one. So many different options. And this bow is just driving me nuts. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't like the way it came out. I think it's just me. I just keep messing with it and I'm trying to shape it just perfect, and it's just, well, now I kind of like it. I don't know. Either way, she is cute. Very happy to have finally completed it. When I bought the pattern, I did try it, but I stopped because something happened with the beak. I don't remember what happened with the beak, but I stopped, I frogged it, and I gave up. So technically I have tried it, but I didn't get past the head part. So anyway, little Della is done. Gonna sit her right back there for some beauty rest. Yeah, so back to the lazy cats. After I finished Della on Friday, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start on one of the lazy cats. I didn't record, but I finished one and instantly wanted to keep making more. I'm in love with this pattern. So this is the first guy that I made of the lazy cats, which I didn't realize until like after he was done. I should have done this part, his little mouthpiece, in white, and maybe even the bottom in white, but this was the very first one. And the tail is only like 6 rounds, I think, and then you attach it to the body, so you don't even have to sew it on. I leave a tail out right here to anchor it down just a little bit and to make it higher or whatever, but then the rest of the body is only 12 rounds and you sew these on too, so really it's very, very, very low sew. And look at the pretty blue eyes that I put in there. Sparkly! But yeah, so after this guy, since it took, I don't know, like 20 something minutes, maybe 30, I got a little obsessed. And I continued on making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 more bodies. So that's technically 10 that I have. And I've made every single variation that was in the pattern because she had 6 different mods. But the last one that I have to make is the cute little Siamese. Sorry, I keep hitting the table. But I'm gonna finish up the Siamese with you and finish all these guys up and show you the army. There'll be 11. I can't believe it. This pattern was so quick and easy to whip up that I'm excited to make more. This is definitely gonna be, I think, one of the big things that I focus on when I start to do all of my market makes, because the last few times I've had like maybe one or two, and then they'll always ask, oh, do you have more? Is there another one? Is there a different color? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I hadn't got around to making more, so we're definitely gonna make some cats. And look at this cute calico. I'm excited. All right, let's finish up Siamese, sew all these guys up, and have a perfect parade of cats. That was awful. My bad, my bad. Hello again. I took a little break, but I ended up finishing them up, and here they are. Ta-da! These are too cute. I'll get a closer look of all of them, but I just wanted a little cat tower. Ah! All right, let's take a closer look at all of them. So we have this gray speckle one. I did put some white behind his eyes. Cute. One. Two more little gray tabbies with whites behind their eyes. This is a yarn from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued now, but two of these guys. One of this little red-headed fella. This is the Bernat Tweed yarn. Cute. Little pink nose. I noticed after he was done that his ears are a little wonky, but that's okay. I'm still cute. And this is the first one that I did. This is also Bernat, but I don't remember what this was, the yarn name, and I gave him little blue sparkly eyes. So, number 5. Two more of these speckled in this like blondish tan color. Little cuties. Just one all white, actually the vintage white from Bernat, and one all black. Put that tail up. There we go. And then the last two, they took the most color work, but honestly it was super easy. The calico and the Siamese. How adorable are these guys? I definitely like this pattern better than the Love Cat pattern. It was super quick, 12 rounds, and then the Siamese, I forgot, I gave him some pretty bluish green glitter eyes too. I forgot the black cat also kind of has some purplish green eyes, and the white one too has blue and purple eyes. The rest of the 16mm eyes that I have are all pink, but I didn't want to use pink on the cat, so only 4 total got any of the pretty sparkly eyes. So that is all 11 so far. I'm definitely going to be making a lot more of these for market since it was super quick, and charged maybe like 10 or 12 for them. I don't know. Probably in that range because they're a good size. Good little size. So far that is my favorite pattern, but now we are on to the final pattern of this video, the lion, and I am super pumped for this one. I'm going to be using the Big Twist plush in the sunflower and the cardamom. I've got it over here, but yep, going to be using that for the lion, and then I'm also, I think, going to make the tiger, and I'll be using Big Twist plush in the coral color and their black color for that one. So I'm going to move all these guys and get moving on to our final pattern of this video. So I've already started on the lion, and I've already got up to the body. I mean, this is working up really, really quick. And look at this tail. This thing is huge. It's the length of my arm. Very excited, and it's basically no-sew, so it's coming along really, really quick. Wow, slacking on the job. He's not even watching. But yep, I'm halfway done with the body now. Next row, I'll be crocheting these in, and then making my way on up. So I'll check back in here in just a bit. kind of funny how since I bought all this yarn, this is now my backdrop instead of my gorgeous hutch over here that has all the other yarn in it. It's over here just staring at me like, make me into something pretty. But anyway, I have finished the tiger and the lion, but before I show you those, I made a second Della for a commission from a family friend. She actually has 2 commissions, but since this video was covering little Della, I wanted to show you her. Move the camera just a little bit for a little bit more lighting, but look how cute. And I gave her embroidered eyes and I sewed down the headband because this is actually gonna be for the family friend's new granddaughter and her name is gonna be Della. How absolutely precious. So I hope when she's old enough to snuggle up with it that she loves it. But yeah, the first one had safety eyes and she told me she wanted it and I said, well, how old is your granddaughter? And she said she'll be a newborn. I was like, no, I'll make you another one. I'll put safety eyes because we don't want any accidents happening, and I'll anchor down the little bow so it doesn't come off either. But yep, so I've made 2 Dellas in this video. And now for the grand finale. I'm gonna back up a little bit for this one. Are you ready for the lion and the tiger? Sadly, no bears, oh my, this time. Here they are. I am in love. I wanted this pattern so bad as soon as I saw her do the tester call for it, which I didn't apply. I was like, I'm just gonna buy the pattern. But look at this guy. He is massive. And the hair took a little bit of time, but really it wasn't hard at all. Like, it absolutely could have been way worse, and it really didn't take a lot of time. He is so perfect. I can't wait to make more of him. Oh my gosh. And then the tiger, who worked up much quicker, by the way, since he didn't have all the hair. But look at his cool little tail and his pink toe beans. Hello. Yeah, I'm absolutely in love with these guys. They were too cool, and thankfully it's no-sew. I will absolutely be making more of both of them. I have a really big feeling that if I get approved for all 4 markets in this upcoming holiday season, that these guys will go quickly for sure. And I can definitely embroider some eyes on these as well, just to get to the broader audience, because these are so snuggly. Since I don't have any stuffing on the inside of them, they just, just gonna carry these guys around all day. Love them so much. And this has been a really fun video. I love trying 5 brand new patterns that I haven't tried before and then getting a commission while in the middle of filming this video. How cool is that? Well worth it. And before I forget, I told you I love that lazy cat pattern. I ended up making 2 more. How cute are they? So now I'm at 13, I think. That's insane. I need to make another cat pyramid and take another picture. But thank you so much for stopping by and watching me create 5 new patterns. It means the absolute world to me and these little guys. I hope you and yours have had a wonderful day, and I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Bye.